Good evening. As long as you guys show up, so will we. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings, facts matter. This is officially, as you can see visually, the blackest show on the interweb social media time space continuum. I am Black Pedro. This is my natural skin tone. Wait, that's a term. Okay. I look more like this. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings, facts matter. This is an adult oriented show that talks politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style. The algorithm says, don't curse too early. They'll pack up the picnic and leave. But I will be cursing in about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, Savage AF is here for you 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically Monday through Friday, typically live on YouTube and Facebook. I think yesterday we got interrupted on Facebook. Haven't been able to, I won't be able to get on a live. I found out today that I won't be able, Black Pedro, you see right here, won't be able to go live on on Instagram or join a live. Like I can't go live or join a live. And I can't sell ads or buy ads or promote ads. I can't promote myself. I have hate speech. Savage AF, man. If you ever miss us live, we don't hate you. Why would I do that? I'm a man of peace and joy. I'm a comedian. I bring laughter to the world. There's no hate in my heart. Instagram. If you ever miss us live, we are on YouTube. The channel Filled with Love is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World. It's all one word. United like we all should be. If you're not on YouTube, that's not a problem. Everybody should have some place that they can be. And for us, that other place is called Facebook, where everybody's face is a book. It's like a library of faces. And so check us out from the library place, Savage A.F. on Facebook, or the Library of Faces. And we'll be there for you guys. Now listen, when you get to these places, we want you to continue to be yourself. We don't hate anybody here at Savage AF. We want you to show love. We want to show you love. And the best way to do that is if you subscribe, get notified. That way we can be in touch on the web. Oh, the green room is full with love. As I've said before. Hey, Shane. I was telling our audience how we are a show. Since I've been restricted on Instagram, officially notified that I've been restricted from going live, joining lives, or purchasing ads because of my promotion of hate speech. That what a loving and kind show Savage AF is. It's savage and friendly. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Ravage you with love. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think we need some music to. Yeah.
When I went, so I already told them saying that karma and that love. I also told them about the Facebook page, Savage A.F.
We're back on Facebook.
We are on Facebook Live right now. Thank you to all my, and it's like a a place where there's a faces and books. It's like a face
Wait
library
a minute. Can you so how long are you
until December 20th. I won't be able to share the love and the non-hate
wow.
that I
They
have
hit you with they hit you with a month?
on
Oh
Instagram,
God.
and I won't be able to buy ads, and I won't be able to join your lives. But what I will do is continue to spread the message that, you know what? Huh, I know you have feelings, but facts also matter. So let's
No,
plug for
no, no,
Shang. Shang.
no,
No,
stop.
I've learned.
You haven't.
They've taught me the way,
You
Shang.
haven't.
I
You haven't, buddy.
realized that
You
some of the
haven't.
things may have said, and look, even Treehead said, "Stop the hate speech, Pedro." And you know what? You should have reached out sooner, Treehead. Could have used that comment.
Before, hey
Yeah,
man, you know what I feel like? Welcome to my world. I've been
I thought we were in this together, but it's okay.
no, no, no. It's been me. I've had that
Speaking
for
of
quite a
love,
while.
I want to say hi to Maya Baker. Treehead is here. Ms. O. Williams. I don't want anybody to feel left
Hey
out there.
man, will you stop with that warm, fuzzy tone, coffee hot shop tone? It ain't gonna help you now. It's too late. The motherfuckers already didn't ban you. You didn't got banned.
I only have a month, Shang. It's really nothing in terms
That's
of.
crazy. Well, you did say some diabolical shit, and so, and I was like, man, I got banned for saying that I think rhinos should grape people's face with their horn, and I get that. That's
Because it's ridiculous. We know that's not the part that they would use to grape
yeah,
with. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And so,
That's
damn. So you got the official word.
December
Yeah,
20th. I will not be able to go until December 20th. I will not be able to go live or join your lives on Instagram. I cannot purchase ads, which really, shifts my budget, but frees some things up. I'll
yeah.
be able to buy a sandwich. That being said, man, Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter. Oh, we're at the curse point. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, man. What I want to say is, Instagram, if you think I'm spreading hate speech, you're right. But it's for a righteous sort of intent, if I could. But that being said, man, we should probably get into the show. I don't know, man. You good, Shane? What's going on with you, bro?
Man, I feel like I can't go on IG, but that's been the case for me. But it's just like crazy. What do we say that other shows don't say? And then I looked at some other shows and thought, yeah, we do say a lot of shit they don't say. So part of me is like, I don't want to take the like
But like,
guilt, but you said shit, I've said shit. I don't get it. They're
it,
targeting us. They're
it,
targeting
it,
us.
this is Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's our motto, right? It's
Yeah.
November 21st, 2024. In the time space continuum, it's 3:10 p.m. on the West Coast, brother. All right. Shouldn't by now we as a society understand like hyperbole and like when two comedians are like, yes, speaking aggressively, saying wild things. No, we don't actually hope that an airplane lands in your throat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not
Are
that
you
would
sure
that
though?
wouldn't
Are
be
you
my
are
fault,
are you
dog.
sure though?
Like,
Because I
even if
feel
I
that
wished
way.
it on you and then it happened that night, that wouldn't be my fault, dog.
I hope that chimpanzees break in your house and one of them holds your mouth open while the other one shits in it. I I admit that.
Like obviously that like nobody wishes for that. You know what I mean? It's like I would feel bad for the chimps. Like I want them to be in a safe space. You know
Right.
what I'm
But
saying?
I do wish violence on a lot of MAGA. I wish they have a
You
much
can
pain
wish
as no, I wish it. I don't want to.
that's not
Yeah,
like or like we're not promoting.
I no, I'm actually doing promos and buying ads for them to get the ads.
Bro, even even like even a violent wish is it's just a wish. It's not
But
a
I
hope.
mean, I really feel it. I feel like not only a wish, but I hope it's an action. So
Breezy says they don't understand comedic license. The responses I get a lot are that the technology deemed it inappropriate. I'm like, well, did you have any kind of human that has lived a life, like walked to a store,
yeah, but
parted, you know what I'm saying? Just had
Pedro,
experience.
it's a
Look
double
at this
standard.
material.
It's a double standard because we can have this guy as president, and nobody feels like what he's saying is inappropriate. The stuff he's done is not inappropriate. Wow.
And
34 felonies, one conviction, 2 cases pending, 2 impeachments, 6 bankruptcies, 4 more years of this motherfucker.
nah, man, that's what they're in it for. The most corrupt white dude that will do anything is always going to be the top candidate for those.
Oh, you saw that video I sent you. I'm telling you, man, you're Nostradamus, man. You're Gunadamus because you were right, man. It's they
Homie
really
Thomas, y'all.
yeah, they really are thinking some wackadoo shit.
What you're referring to, Shang, is and I can't remember the guy who's spitting the video, but it is facts what he's saying, and it was coming from a white man, but that Stephen Miller, who is a little Nazi bowling ball of a man,
Gollum, I call him Gollum.
yeah, a Smeagol. He in writing has a vision, a plan to basically sick red states National Guardsmen and women against blue states guardsmen and women in order to round up illegal, quote unquote, immigrants, and just use that as an opportunity for chaos to bring in um, a martial law situation in America,
And a military force to
and thereby because Trump cannot use the U.S. military, just willy nilly against the American people or at all. They have to first create this chaos that then would constitute, quote unquote, the necessity for federal martial law, and then have U.S. troops patrolling U.S. streets.
also curfews
Yeah,
and
imposing curfews and uh,
yeah, all
stops
kinds
and
of shit.
searches and seizures, and anything that's not American or what Black people have called American. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's like
Yeah.
everybody becomes Black all of a sudden, unless you do the right thing and act really, really racist white.
Well, right now, who is the people that are enacting this shit? Right now, Pedro, who do you think it is? Is it a lot of the black politicians? Is it a lot of the Latino politicians? Who are the people making these plans to cause chaos? Now, obviously, it's you because we know what they said about you, so we know where and then next, I'm gonna look behind you, and there's gonna be a stormtroopers coming in and taking you out because apparently, but you get out in a month.
No, but I just want to say, because I am here now to no longer spread hate, but only love, that I will not specifically call out the group of people that you may or may not be referring to, Shane. But I
Right.
will say that what I would call them rhymes with crackers. So when I say that a group that rhymes with crackers is behind this, um, I think we are talking about, as some academics have called, white supremacists.
Yes.
And I do believe that it is a main motivation. Yeah, they kind of think they are that. And the main motivation of theirs is a dominance of this American landscape.
And if you don't stop talking in those warm fuzzy toes, motherfucker,
out of the existence of
it's too. You're trying to fix it. What at the horse, the cart, the thing. It's too late. They didn't already got you, and they got you good. I've gone months at a time.
I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. We'll be back live on Instagram, and we'll have a whole party right before
So,
Christmas. Bring the eggnog.
so what their problem is with us,
Mm.
apparently, everybody that listens to the show, is there's certain trigger words that we said. That's why I say grape instead of vape or sape, or I say those things. But a way we can overcome that is if you all tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. And the bigger the channel gets, the more power we got. The more power we got, the more we can do harm. At least that's my plan. I know Pedro doesn't have that plan, but my plan is straight up.
We do say fuck your feelings, facts matter.
I'm talking about straight up. I'm going full blast. That's where I'm at.
Tree, are you going? What's his name? Guy Fox.
Yeah.
Was it Vendetta?
Yeah.
V for Vendetta. Treehead says because Meta, Facebook /IG has 0 humans working anywhere, all AI. That's been my experience, and I get that there are probably billions and billions of videos that are flowing across the internet and through their system, through any short period of time. So to have the idea of having just like all of that being filtered through human eyes strictly, I'm not expecting that. But at some point, there doesn't seem to be a mechanism where the AI is recognizing like, well, why is this person getting flagged this much? Like AI isn't curious. It's just looking at ones and zeros. But I'm like, at some point, it's just like,
well, you know what the other thing is
one person complaining. Like, what are the other statistics?
No, that is exactly why. If somebody complains or they put a complaint, by the third complaint, and trust me, I know this very well. That's why I said, "Welcome home, Pedro. Welcome."
And speaking
if people complain, and I had a couple, there are a lot of people complain, and I'm glad our people are savage. They don't complain. So tell your friends who don't like they're basically trying to constrain us from saying what's real. Make sure you tell them to subscribe to the channel. We want our subscriptions to go up beyond and beyond. Like you see it scrolling down there, but I mean that don't mean shit to you because sometimes you don't even look at the scroll. I need y'all to do what I asked you to do, or I swear to God, I'll fuck you up. Okay, see, that gets me flagged. So
well, hey, can you please pick up a few penalties on my behalf? Because I seem to be I'm about to file out the game.
So so long as they don't restrict, but see, when you get restricted, I can tell you this, it mutes your following. So you don't, you get, it's basically like what happened with Godfrey.
And I was doing so well.
You get muted first, and then after you get muted, it'll come back after the what 20 something, and then you can add more people.
Man,
and that's America, man. That's America. That's where we live.
We just created this digital fucking penal system now. I'm about to be a fucking social media slave, just like.
But you didn't get fired.
How can I work back some followers, boss?
Yeah. Just give me a few likes, boss. Just 1 or 2 likes.
Booty, and then
but you didn't get fired. I told you that was bullshit. Come on.
All right, man.
You didn't get.
But
I thought he was going to get fired at first, and then I thought, damn, Pedro going to get fired.
Oh no, I mean, I actually made it through, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, did I not finish that story off? Oh yeah, I guess so.
No,
yeah. So
no, you didn't. Yeah.
No, so apparently the other half that honestly should have informed me of what was going on was trying to put it on me, but upper management was like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Like you don't lay down 10 G's on somebody's table and don't say shit to them at all. And it was just obvious that's what had happened. I went in there prepared for the managers meeting and all of that, and they're like, "We're gonna move past it, but we just need to work on teamwork and communication." And I was like,
Oh,
"Okay,
good.
yeah, there we go."
But if you'd have walked in and they would have just like, get his
Because
pen, get him down, get the pen. Yeah.
like it was specifically expressed that like I was willing to admit my faults and they weren't, and it became obvious in the company. Like,
Well, hopefully Savage won't get flagged to the point where we're gone, but we're gonna stay the same way.
at some point, I realized it was just ego. Like I didn't want to ever. I ain't never been fired, so I was like,
"You've never been fired ever?"
No, I never been fired from a job.
Oh,
I've been laid off.
I've been fired, flat out, like flat out fired. I've been fired from a pilot. I was fired from a pilot. I was fired from 3 jobs. Yeah, I've been fired from 3 jobs.
Well, okay. I don't know if it's like
they were like
how in comedy,
go away.
So like, okay, so I guess I don't know if it's equivalent to like the regular working world, but in comedy, several times I've been like cut from a show, but not because of anything I did.
No, that's not true. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. You know how comics get fired for fucking up.
Right.
And that's never happened to me. I've been cut from shows due to politics.
And you've been close to being fired and banned.
Yeah. But like,
and I can think of 2 situations.
Not because of some shit I did.
No, it was absolutely no. It wasn't because what you did. You're right, but one of them it was because of what you did. One was.
Well, that was just that was within the performance though.
But that was what you did.
But it's not like I pulled out my dick or something like that. It was just like within the realm of it was like in the arena of comedy. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, got super drunk or didn't show up or was late. It was just like battling with the audience. Like,
right.
I mean? And that's just what that was, right? But
the other one wasn't you. It was your fucking goon friends, your bunch of highbrow goon friends. But I mean, I think that they were a little bit, they were a little zesty. They were. Like we're a high establishment, value establishment, and we don't play that shit. Whoever your friends are, you're responsible for them. That was trippy.
Damani Jones said Pedro about to drill every customer sarcastically going forward. Did you pay for that? And that's the other thing with Beverly Hills. You know, sometimes
you can't do that.
And you can't be like, that's $600. You know
what I mean? You can't say this. Are you sure that you can afford this?
Yeah, like we're gonna need some collateral, sir.
You know what?
That's a nice watch.
Is that your daughter? Exactly. She's gonna have to stay here.
On the outside, we're gonna need the.
But I think that when we jump into the topic, I think that the bottom line is when you look at how they restrict certain people and they don't restrict other people. I think that that's been Black people's lives for a long, long time. And I'm sure that some of the people on this feed, you've had stuff at your job where somebody else gets away with it. You do the same thing. You don't get away with it. And that's what I think is happening with your Instagram. Mine is flat out, I'm guilty as fuck. I've said some horrendous shit. I'll come over there, man, and I'll hold your mother down by her throat and I'll punch shit out of her. I've said crazy shit like that.
Like, you know, that's the thing though. It's like,
but you have said crazy shit.
I have said crazy shit on here too. But you know, if you think about what we are, comedians, and what we do and the way we do it, yes, like we're talking about real life shit, but in this really hyperbolic sort of way, like any dumbass violent shit, we're not about that. Like,
no, but why do you keep saying that? I am.
No,
I flat out wish that.
But we explain
I dream
that.
it.
But you know, it's like, but we're not talking about go out and do it
Yeah, well, I am
or
talking about go out and do it.
no,
What?
it's
See, you
all
keep
like
saying that. You keep
in
saying it.
defense of,
No, but in defense of, you keep saying it like, no, that's not what you want. No, that's absolutely what I want. After hearing that video, I'm going, we about to knuckle up. And I've been looking forward to this for a while. I told y'all Trump wasn't gonna go to jail. I told you they was, and he's the one that got me in the mindset. It's all Pedro's fault from this standpoint, because he's the one, man. I'm going to buy before he bought a gun. This is before. So I talked to him before. He said, man, I'm thinking about, I never was with guns, but I'm thinking about getting a gun. I think I think these crackers is gonna do some crazy shit. and then I'm thinking he's joking. We're on the show, and this motherfucker pulls up the gun. Hey, I'd like to show you my new shit. I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with Pedro? But then I looked at
some of the drill right now.
No, I'm just saying. Then I looked at
in the next 5 seconds. I could produce a weapon.
Right. There was shit that was happening. Then I was like, oh, this nigga might be absolutely right. And I was like, I might need to get the gun. I'd go with him. It don't work out for me, which is really fucked up. But now the black gun store is closed.
Speaking of really fucked up, Treehead said, I heard there were ambulances at Mar-a-Lago, and I got so excited. I'm like, please.
Let this no. There is no police, because then JD Vance, and he
can get beyond that too. He man, listen, I feel like he could walk up like he's an idiot.
Oh no, he's complete. His hypocrisy and flip floppy, like. Nah, you can't be like, I can't kick it with Pedro, and the next day I'm like, yeah, but that nigga's Hitler. I can't.
Yeah, no.
I can't. Yeah, you can't call somebody Hitler or against democracy and all that other shit, and then the next thing you know, you're cupping his orange taint.
He has zero backbone. Like Trump has backbone.
He has psychosis. He's crazy.
He's not ready for it. He's
He's
gonna eat the aluminum foil.
Trump is flat out a nutty buddy. We know that. We know that. So the thing we were going to talk about today, which I saw it and I was like, yeah, because they getting close to you. Gaetz that motherfucker had to step down because they's about to find little girls trapped in his basement.
So I'm calling it Operation Open Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and there he is.
Here's what it is. that is exactly him at Mar-a-Lago right now. That's what the ambulance was for, Treehead. It's probably Matt Gaetz. He's ODing right now. But for those who don't know, Florida Congressman Representative Matt Gaetz was tapped by Trump to be the next Attorney General, while also under
the top cop. He was going to be the top cop.
And well, according to Trump, right? Like there's a confirmation process, but it was Trump's first choice for Attorney General, which had a lot of motherfuckers Scooby doing like, oh, because he's under investigation congressionally and they were about to release a report about his involvement. Apparently 2 encounters with the same 17-year-old at the same party, sort of in one day, according to alleged witness testimony. But has had just like allegations, right? That you would think were unfitting for an attorney general.
For an attorney general, exactly.
But if and correct me if my timeline is wrong, because my mother and I were going back and forth earlier today, but I believe that after Trump picked Matt Gaetz, he resigned from Congress.
Yes, he resigned from Congress because you can't be in Congress and be that. So right. he did it. He did it with the purpose of.
Even though he wasn't confirmed, he was like, "All right, I'm out. I'm about to go be AG." All right, that was his next path. Meanwhile, that was on the heels of a congressional finding about his illegalities, immorality, whatever, right? The Republicans don't want to release it. Don't want to release it since his pick of to be AG. But
Yeah.
the whispers are that he also wasn't going to get the votes. So that being said, it was announced today that Matt Gaetz from Florida has stepped down from his attorney general nomination. Now, here's why I call it operation. Bear with me for a second, Shane, then I'm going to pass it to you. But here's why I call this an operation, because I think this is some slick shit that they're doing, where Matt Gaetz was about to be exposed in Congress. Because he's a Trump loyalist, he was given an opportunity, quote unquote, air quote, to be attorney general, which gave him a valid out from Congress, which no longer gave Congress jurisdiction over his judgment, basically, right?
Right.
He couldn't be expelled from Congress if he resigns. But he's not resigning because he's guilty of molesting a teenager. He's resigning because he's about to be attorney general. Ha ha, suck my dick. But then I think ultimately it was never a serious pick. It was just an excuse for him to get out of Congress without being disgraced so that he could get another position later without that dirt on him, right? So
Okay.
then it's like, okay, well, you might not get the votes, or for whatever reason, I don't know exactly what reason he's giving for pulling out, but he pulls out of this attorney general, or he's being deconsidered now, and still in good standing. It's like, oh man, well, you got close, didn't get the gig, but you're not accused of anything. Congress is not going to expose you. You can still come work for us in some other capacity. But more importantly, the operation is to get the next guy in. And that's who I'm worried about. Is Matt Gaetz was such a ridiculous
Choice.
choice and suggestion that the next guy is going to look sane, but will probably be the
Evil.
worst motherfucker you could ever have as an attorney general under Donald Trump. It's probably going to be somebody that's completely complicit, a total loyalist, and competent lawyer. And I think there's a guy whose name's being floated around until they announce it officially. I don't even need to throw a name around. I'm going to tell you about the architecture of it, right? Like, let's talk about that. I'm a student of architecture, so like the
I
concept,
know. I know who it's going to be though.
get people around you that can do the job, but will do whatever the fuck you say, and it is this white Christian nation shit. And the Christian part doesn't matter as much as the dogma of it does, right? Like, because they're not righteous religious people. It's just a dogma that they use for control. But blah, blah, blah. Flag, flag, flag.
Flag, flag, flag. Blah blah blah. You know who it is.
Coochie, coochie, boochie.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I mean, I'm telling you, I already know the direction they're going to go for the new evil. Now, this will give him more time to smell women's to smell women's seats after they get up.
Not women, teenage
Oh
girls.
yeah, teenage girls. Yeah,
He's your uncle molester.
yeah.
Breezy JJ's, this is something I did think about too. She says the majority of his picks can't get a clearance. Isn't he trying to circumvent the process by making some of them interim? I mean, I thought that's what he learned in the first administration of his, is just like, do they call him interim or temporary or
Interim.
acting?
No,
No, no,
no,
no.
no. It's interim.
Like, no. I do believe it's like they use the term acting secretary, acting deputy, acting director. But if they're an acting, yes, Breezy JJ's confirmed it, acting, right? So if they're an acting representative or cabinet member or whatever, they don't need congressional confirmation, but also can be fired on the spot without congressional dismissal or approval, right? But acting is being. That's what
Well,
they tell us at the
it's still
school
going
of
to be,
Shang, is that acting is reacting. It is
and
becoming. It is
it's
a recognition
responding.
of a state of being beyond thyself.
Well, I know that the next
Oh.
person I've already found out. I've done some research for the person that's going to be the next person that's going to be the top cop, Bane. And you think you can actually be a free nigger? No, you can't be a free nigger. Not in this MAGA land. Ah, is this your leader?
You called it
Ah.
Lolita.
I
That's
just
called acting, children.
they
Listen,
and scene.
but this is Operation Open Gates. So to summarize all that I said, I think Matt Gaetz was about to get in trouble in Congress, so instead was given an out by the Trump administration to act like he was going to be Attorney General, only to so he could respectably resign from Congress, and then only to never become AG, but get some other position while they bring in some real shitbag motherfucker to be the next AG. And
Well,
and I think,
that's
like
the
PG was pointing out, even if they can get confirmed or not, Trump could probably make them acting this, acting that. And I know that he understands how to
no.
manipulate that based on his first administration. Like that was one of the things he came out of there with, is like, I don't need congressional approval. I just need to call them to acting this, and then they can do the job.
They could do, and Steve Bannon might be a possibility.
Yeah, Steve Miller.
No, Steve Miller they're already putting him in charge of the immigration. Uh,
No, I thought that was sorry.
damn.
I thought that was Tom. Sorry, Tom Homan, the guy who said we could.
Okay, so Steve, I know he's in charge of something pertaining to racism.
But Stephen Miller wants to do the Civil War thing where he sends one state's troops against another to round up.
Well, if it's not Steve Bannon, it's gonna be some other dude that we don't see coming. It
You just
just
see them
is.
coming, you just can't see who they are.
Why would you have a silky white?
Silky, silky, so.
Why? What are you trying to be, a sexy racist?
But this is at some point. It's like, and when they're mass produced on that level, it's like there's a garment company like,
somebody's
gonna be making these. Is like
somebody did the stitching on that.
Yeah, who what is this? Are these Halloween, or what is this thing that we're making?
I just
like,
don't know why it's
are racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, the motherfucker that makes a big ass match torch like that, it's just like, wait, what are these for?
What are these
That looks like a big ass match. Look,
it is.
Yeah, right. I'm like, the people who make that, it's like, well, who does?
For what?
Giant smoking cigars on top of mountains, like.
But no,
what
but
the fuck is this for?
this is when you invite a woman into the room and go, "Yeah, you like my silky robe."
Silky, silky.
Sorry, nigger. Like, I mean, it's just, this is what we would. And there's been more hate crimes. There's been, and I think it was in Oklahoma, where people woke up and there were the Knights of something clan posted flyers about immigrants. Turn yourself in now. If you turn yourself in now, we'll kick you out. But if you don't, we're going to come get you. And so they just plastered this whole county with those flyers. The racists are getting much more brave, and they're being more clever in Congress than before. Before, they just tried the insurrection. They didn't really have the shit down. Now that they won, they really are trying. We're going to make sure that all the niggers and the immigrants pay dearly.
And the thing is, but here's the other element is like, in Maya Baker, we know you righteous soldier. She says FAFO, but we think about this sort of take over America as like all the
MAGA.
yeah MAGA just like but in this like civilian way where they're crazy or whatever and just in the streets blah 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 out the back of pickup trucks, but there are so many of them embedded in law enforcement and in the military and in these national guards that it's like when these orders that sound crazy that might go out, um, there's a real, or when they go out, they could potentially be followed, and by
I think
a,
they will be
a certain
followed.
a certain sort of large and
A
significant.
certain percentage, a certain percentage. But I think no. What do you
But
mean?
but they would also be like, it's also like it would start internally, like who yeah, like within this unit, who's down to do this, who's not. They're gonna blah 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 right there, right? And then right, so it's like how is this thing being organized in this sort of grassroots level militarily and sort of law enforcement wise, for years the origins of it and the whole history is like there's a lot of white supremacists who are in the military, in your National Guard, on your local, state, and federal police forces. So,
Well, I mean, if you look at January 6th, when January 6th went down, guess what, everybody? There was cops that were actually like down with them. There was cops that were like, yeah, let them go. Let them do whatever they want to do. Now, there was cops that fought them, but there was also cops that were like walking people down the steps gently instead of pushing a punk ass down the steps. I don't care if you somebody grandma, you'd have got pieced up. I'd have been piecing people up. I don't understand why the cops are like, hey, let's just talk about it. Piece these motherfuckers up.
bing, bing.
Bing, 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 bing. And you know what I'm saying? We need a lot more. What's that girl that got shot?
Ashley Babbitt.
Yeah, we need some more Babbitts.
Wow.
You know why? Because they were doing stuff that was incredibly violent to cops. And right now, you can't even talk a certain way to a cop without a cop wanting to rough you up. You can say, hey, man, that ain't cool what you're doing. That's not fair. And they were like, shut up, nigger. And then they start handcuffing you. I remember when I got arrested, the guy was like, I'm trying to treat you like a human being. And I said, motherfucker, I am a human being. You can't try to treat me like what I am. Yeah.
He was trying though, Shane. Come on, give him
Yeah.
credit.
And then he was like, well, aren't you some courthouse lawyer? I said, what?
He wasn't trained to be to
Yeah.
treat you like a human being. He's like, I'm trying, goddamn
I'm
it.
trying, man.
Everything I was taught and learned. Breezy JJ said, not too brave though. They still don't show their faces. The hood.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Nah, I mean, the guys in the Columbus, Ohio had their faces covered.
Oh, and if somebody black was walking beside him going, won't show your face, huh? You can't show your face. And I would have taunted them to the max. But I'd have came with a crew of brothers like, hey, bitches. Hey, you look at you little bitches with your little bitch ass mask on. And then I would say stuff about, yeah, man, your mother, ask your mother how my dick tastes. Like really like horrible shit to them to make them react. So when they acted violent, let's see what the cops do then. Because the cops know that they're a violent organization. In fact, I think the CIA, was it Pedro? The CIA said that the number one threat in America is white supremacy.
FBI.
Was it the FBI, CIA? It was one of them.
FBI definitely said that. I mean,
So we know this.
The CIA is more international, right? But like FBI is like on the national level, they have already stated many times under Christopher Wray, they have stated that white nationalists are the biggest threat to the American democracy. Breezy JJ's, you know how I feel about this now. This is what I'm calling that toxic positivity here. And I can't do this, girl. Come on.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
No.
It's too late, Pedro.
No, she says the good news is we only have to endure and survive 4 years. Yes.
No.
Hopefully, the next elected will have the balls to ratify or reverse the bullshit that's about to come. Wow.
And no, that's not at all true.
Here
because I
comes the
think
thing from the land of make believe. Breezy JJ,
man,
you know I love you, girl. But
make
listen,
Philly Breezy JJ done fell
listen.
down some
Hey,
steps
no,
and hit her head.
well, now let's
Breezy
not talk
JJ,
about a big swim like that. But listen, here's the
I
thing.
know, yeah, we can. You're being a tard, Breezy JJ. And I'm
Oh,
talking about not just a regular tard. I mean a tardy tard. You're a pop tard. That's what you are.
because in 4 years, they
No.
like they're gonna work hard to make 4 years forever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, like the stuff they're trying to do isn't like some, oh, let's go back to doing it this way. Like they're about to try to really, really change America into something else that it's never actually been, but is a vast departure from the foundational constitution and ideals of this nation, right?
Yeah, it's the white dreams. It's white dreams. It's what white people that are racist been dreaming of to form the country into the
Yeah,
way they want it to be.
but but the reality is, as the Constitution is written and Declaration of Independence, like originally, there isn't this mention of race. There's an obvious assumption that was applied due to the demographic that wrote it and who they wrote it against, right? This is a white on white issue. But it's one of those things like there's no mention of race in it, like because of that. But so if you really take it all at its word and applied it universally, it would it's a great way to do it. But we've never actually done it, and they're actually trying to depart way from that towards the unexpressed part of it, which is like, yeah, let's do all this freedom and shit, but only for white people, which isn't what the founding fathers said, but that's what they meant.
But that's what they meant.
That's what they practiced. But that doesn't matter. That's not what the words say. Do what the words say.
And
Fuck
by the way,
those guys.
Breezy JJ, I don't think you're a pop tard. I just think you said some pop tardy shit that was not based in any kind of reality. That you think that the Democrats are the biggest pussies, and unless they grow a spine or they get the fucking Captain America serum, and you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna do shit. They're gonna be like my colleague on the other part of the aisle. The only one is Jasmine Crockett's the only one like, y'all some bitches. Fuck all y'all. Y'all know y'all wrong. Your mama's wrong and your mama wrong. They all taught y'all racist. And she said some gangster shit. White people, you ain't being oppressed. White men aren't oppressed.
Yeah.
You know what oppressed is?
When people, I haven't watched it yet, but
yeah, when people drag you out your house and rape your daughter, that's oppression. When you can't get a job because of the color of your skin, that's oppression. You ain't getting oppressed, you silly ass snow flea bitches. Fuck all y'all. So anytime I see a white comic, and I'm speaking in our field, that acts like he's having a hard time, I go, are you kidding? I know comics that are headliners that are hosting just so they can get work. And you got barely 5 minutes of material, and that 5 minutes of material is funny as baby cancer, and you still get bookings. Fuck you, and fuck the horse you rode in on, period.
I know you said that they have the balls, Breezy JJ. I get it. And
Okay, I know Breezy JJ. I'm fucking with you.
We did tell you not to be negative too, but I do believe
fucking with you, Breezy JJ. Give me some pussy.
I also do believe, Breezy JJ, you were going around talking about just kicking people in the chin at the mall.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah,
I think that Breezy JJ is the reason we're getting flagged.
Yeah. So, and sometimes it's like maybe I shouldn't have clicked on that comment because I know how y'all are.
And then y'all be saying some crazy shit.
And we don't need the next person to have balls. You know what I'm saying? We tried to get one without balls in this time, and it didn't work. But something else has to happen. But in 4 years, this country, I think, will be fundamentally different. I do believe that because
Bye, America.
Yeah, I mean it, and not in some totally apocalyptic way, but
you're so.
I mean, what they're trying to do is just like, this is like in this day and age. I don't know how we compromise with this or allow it to happen, or then we're either going to become some global communal existence or some slave factory planet place. You know what I mean? That produces money for moon gods or some shit. You know what I mean? Like where the
Yeah,
like billionaires live on the moon now, and
yeah.
like I really
Pedro, you're so optimistic and at the same time pessimistic. I already know what it's going to be. You got to think he was throwing out people this is new America.
of Pedro says, blessed be unto you as well.
Yeah, this is the new America, the purge.
Go have babies.
Yeah, this is going to be the purge. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be white people doing like incredibly hypocrite. Their hypocrisy is going to get to a different level. They're going to think that they can do anything. Yeah, nigger, I can come in your house and take your daughter. What are you going to do about it? I mean, I think it's going to go even worse because there's already people who talk shit about, oh, well, we won the election. Now I can say whatever I want to fucking say and I can act like I want. I'm going to wear my MAGA hat, even though it says no hats. Fuck you. And
They
they tried to get Matt Gaetz as the head cop. They tried to get Matt Gaetz, a fucking criminal, as a head cop. We got a criminal that is the president. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of what I'm talking about, and it's this power grab that party, the GOP, MAGA at its base. That's what it is. I mean, like, that's how MAGA becomes a base of that party. Like, why isn't MAGA Democratic? Because those aren't Democratic Party values that they support. Like, and this idea of white conservatism that is, supposed to be some sort of American God-given,
White nationalism.
white. It's just
It's
like,
white
all
Christian
right, man,
nationalism is the thing they're pushing for. And for some reason, if you're a Christian, even though God was like, if you go by the Bible and all that other bullshit, it was like, hey, we're all God's creatures. But in their eyes, only white people are God's creatures. And the next election is this.
they're like, the rest of y'all are just creatures.
Yeah, this is the next election.
But there is this just sort of thing where it's just like most human societies were naturally like communal, where there was just like a sort of communal production around, or cooperation around the production of universal resources. And then the sort of Western application of communism and I'm sorry, not communism, but capitalism comes into play, and it flipped the game to this other thing where it's just like, this they found this tertiary element, money, paper, gold, whatever, as a barrier between resources.
Wow.
And you can't keep people from these resources, man. Like this stuff. But that's the game they're on. Is like the white man wants to control all of these resources and all the people are under, and then just make them like, bro, they have little kids in the Congo now digging cobalt out of the ground with their bare hands in like slave-like conditions so we can have cell phones and electric cars. And it's just like,
so anybody that thinks that, you better knuckle up. The next election is going to be some awesome gangster shit. And we got to go hard in the paint. And if we
there'll
don't,
be no more elections. Y'all are crazy, man. When
yeah,
Donald Jr. is, y'all don't even know what's about to happen, dog. Donald Jr. is gonna be your next president. Are y'all stupid? They're trying to make a fucking autocracy here, dog. Like they want to go. Like these Europeans are going backwards, dude. They're trying to go back to autocracy, the very autocracy that established this country. All they understand is this same European construct. This strong man bullshit. Gather all the resources, have the poor fight among each other. You know what I mean? Like it's
wow.
It's crazy, bro.
Maya Baker, you're right. The person that monetized water was diabolical. That
Come on.
person and the person that owns mayonnaise, because that motherfucker, that's gangster. Like, oh, y'all like your sandwich? Not without my shit.
Yeah.
But mayonnaise is something that you can make from the ground. I don't give a fuck. I'm the mayonnaise man.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, you got to think about it. The only way we're going to get through this, then, is there's no way. Is the Avengers. We need them. There's no way we're going to make it through.
And of Pedro, formerly known as Miss Adverb, says she's gone into full handsmaid tale mode, but she says, with Jehovah as my witness, Jesus was a black man. No matter the race,
Wow, you know what? But
nobody.
that's kind of creepy. Of Pedro. First off, that's kind of a creepy picture.
Have you ever seen Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, we got into this joke a couple weeks ago, and you know how she gets with the name changes. She stays up to date. She's constantly she's ahead of the game.
she's on the
Smart
cut. She's on the cutting edge. She's on
of
the
Pedro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This,
But
you know
the
what I'm saying?
bottom line
That's
is
she gonna
the
have my
bottom
paper.
line is if you look at the people that he's trying to get in Congress, he's trying to get all these sycophants to make sure that he does the things he wants to do. The Democrats see this shit coming. They know it's coming. They won't fucking say, hey, maybe we should fucking knuckle up. And instead, all I know is that, nothing's going to save us. There's nobody coming. There's just nobody coming. So the Democrats got to learn a
There's
new way.
people forming behind me right now. Please tell me.
No,
There's not a
no. That would be cool, but they're not coming.
somebody on a Pegasus behind me.
The New World Order is happening.
Nah, man. But realistically though, I think through these picks, or some of them will be non-picks. Some of those will end up being acting nominees or appointments. They're probably going to try and change the laws so that he can appoint whoever without Congress and executive orders and this and that. But moves are being made, will continue to be made, to make this a fascist state run by white so-called Christian men. And I mean,
Who have giant matches.
and embroidered silk hooded robery.
Yeah.
and just like yeah, I think we've seen that image so many times and it keeps coming back, but you might wonder, hey, maybe it's not gone, maybe it's here. Why is it here?
It's going to be here, and then once
what's your role in it too? Like, how do you fit in? Like, even black Trumpers, like that dude in the white hood that we just saw, that KKK member, like that is MAGA. Like that's what that is. Even if they don't want to claim it or don't see it, or maybe some people really don't believe it. Maybe you're a single issue voter, or just somehow that's just the way I was raised.
Its association with racism is too deep.
Yeah, it's like some people don't even
deep.
understand it. It's just the way it is. Niggers are dumb and
yeah. It's stop it. You're going backwards. You don't understand the world's moving forwards, and you're fucking stupid. And I hope that y'all all get rickets, which is old.
They are armed and
they got their little kids in the woods practicing. So black people, get off of fucking, get off of what's it called? The game. What's the game where they're shooting game? What's the best shooting game?
Oh, the motherfucking.
See, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I haven't played video games in a long time.
I haven't played video games in a long time, but I'm just like
Modern Warfare.
It's not that. It's just not going to be that. We can't like righteous our way out of this. We got to swing our way out of this with knuckles. These motherfuckers is hiring Bane. Oh, you stupid niggas. We will take over everything that you ever had. Oh, Beyonce will be our whore.
Listen, Maya Baker is fighting back in her own way. She says, my job gave out pumpkin pies to the employees. I refused and bought sweet potato pie for the other people of color. Hey, my sister, stay righteous per slice. You know what I'm saying? Like, one slice at a time. May the crust be with you. Call of Duty is what Breezy
Call
JJ.
of Duty, yes,
It's
that's
like
the
Modern Warfare is the sub genre. Like it's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. I think they're on like Black Ops 6 right now.
yeah. I haven't played that in forever.
That'll be 16 years for me or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's been years. I was into the stuff where I'm pulling out people's spines, and apparently that happened to the Democrats over and over again.
Hmm.
Because they could have they knuckle up, you silly bitches. Don't you get it? They're not with you. You fucking stupid.
I mean, I don't know, man. This is gonna play out. This next year and a half, I think, is gonna play out. I'm gonna be watching this shit, man, because the people that they get in place, depending on how Congress behaves, who gets plucked for what position, and maybe how the balance of the House and Senate might flex a little bit, because we get that right. Like there might be certain people that Trump appoints for a position that then have to, like Matt Gaetz, leave their congressional position to.
Right? They might, but
But that could be fulfilled by depending on if it's in a Democratic or
well,
Republican.
if in the next 2 years, if the Democrats can take back the any seats and gain a little momentum, yeah, maybe. But if they act like the little fucking bitches they are, and they keep touching Pedro's car, Pedro got to get out the car and smack him. That's what's gonna have to happen.
Hey, he had a head start on foot.
Yeah,
So
I'm just saying. So I'm just letting you know. Yo, Savage AF, because I got to drive to Manistee, California, wherever the fuck that is.
mm.
I got a show tonight. It's just me and Rob Porter. He said,
Shout out to Ralph Porter, man.
"Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show there tonight, November 21st, 8 p.m. And it's a 2.5 hour or 3 hour drive or something. Shit.
That's fun. Is it down south to like towards?
I don't even know. I just put it in
You
the.
just gotta put it in the thing.
I got to put. I know that they paying, and I'm they paying, and I'm a hoe.
Well, you better get your ass up out of here, because
No, that's why I'm looking at it.
This the worst time to try and leave the city.
And then he's like, yeah, man, if somebody want to do a guest set, nigga, it's me and you, and we getting done, and I'm getting back in the car. Yeah. So I'll be there tonight in Manistee, California. Then I'll be in San Clemente, California tomorrow night at the brewery, and then I'll be at a place called the Stand Up Sunday in Bellflower, California. But the most important one I need y'all to buy tickets for and stop playing around, quit fucking around. Do I got to tell you twice? Because you didn't get it the first time when I slapped you in your goddamn face.
Hey.
God damn it. We're going to be at Mic Drop Comedy Club. Myself, apparently, and again, we got Nick Alexander that's going to be singing Candy Girl. We got our baritone will be Robbie Perone, and Pedro will be our lead singing. The girl is mine. He's going to be singing that.
The girl is mine.
I will be in the back playing bongos. So
lighting incense to make sure the room is
to make sure the room is saged. Make sure you check us out. It's the Saturday, December 7th, 7:30 p.m. at Mic Drop Comedy Club. It's in the Gold Room. It's a small room. They don't give niggas the big room no more. So that's it seems like that. Look at the website. But I'm fuck around. So make sure you get your tickets. 50 Shades of Funny. I let him label the show his. It's Robbie Perone's show because he's in his feelings. His little girl. No, but make sure you get your tickets.
Yeah, we are like 4 different shades of Negro right there, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but people think I'm like, you meet me, and the light off of my thing make me look white as fuck, and then you meet me like, oh, nigga, you got a little bit of color. Somebody said that, and I just wanted to, and then I bit them.
Be like, you got to eat more carrots, man.
Something's wrong, man. So yeah, Lady Hazel May, Breezy, JJ, Maya Baker, everybody that's in the feed of Pedro, which is the creepiest, creepy.
Blessed unto thee.
Blessed unto thee. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I don't know why I got to keep telling people this, but you might be new to the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and share with friends, and your friends on your friends of all your friends. You know what I meant. Friends times 10. Make sure you do that. And we will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do not fuck around and miss this goddamn show in San Diego. Pedro will be arrested by the Instagram police that night. So we need your numbers so we can fight them off.
I need people to go live for me because I won't be able to.
You won't be able to. That's great. Oh, somebody said they've been blocked. No, you haven't been blocked. Nobody's. If you were blocked, we couldn't see your shit on here now. The fuck?
Not the way block works.
That's not how block works. Now, Pedro, flat out blocked.
I might get deported though. I'm getting blocked.
Where'd it go? Sorry.
According to
it don't matter. It don't matter.
To Pedro, I'm getting deported. All right, Shane,
I'm gonna hit this 3-hour drive. I'm about to go throw on some clothes and get dressed and go tell some jokes. Throw my contact lenses in and get it going. Everybody, thank y'all for rocking with us for all this time. For the people that have been consistent with us, thank you, thank you, thank you. We want new people, so get new people. YT Johnson, you came in late, and good for you because we're ending the fucking show. You crusty crab ass bitch.
That escalated quickly, and it's about to end, y'all.
Yeah.
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday.
Bro. And Pedro will still be blocked for the next 30 days.
That's how it is, y'all. We'll see you on the other side of the apocalypse. Deuces.
Damn.